Let's see if this one works. I go. I can pick up my door today. I can test it anyway. Okay, if I do that, then yeah, that's right. You do it, that's right, huh? And right down. That's the sound. That's the sound. Okay, I tell. And then I don't do that. Oopsie, no, this. Alright, and this. Oh, okay, yeah. We're okay. Tried to go live with the other scheduled one, and it wasn't working. So now I see that it is. I'm just gonna go back to what it was that I was doing. So there we are. Okay, I'll fix all the description and everything else in a minute. Seriously, man, could use myself producer. I mean, honestly, I'm just not technically savvy. All right, so bring up the date. A few days ago, I was having a live chat room call in, sort of chat room, and got a phone call from a woman who claimed that her husband or her fiance was murdered by their neighbor, and he only got like a very short sentence, maybe 3 months or something. And the details were a little sketchy. At the time, I thought she was kidding. I thought I was being trolled and all that. Well, then I got to talking to her off the air. I looked it all up. It is true. The Springfield News Leader, which is a local Springfield news station, did a story on here. It says policeman dies after fist fight in Springfield. Suspect charged with manslaughter. Police say a Springfield man died Monday, a week after being in a fist fight with his neighbor. Court documents say Edwin Carey, 55 years of age, suffered brain injuries after being punched in the head by his neighbor. He died at the hospital a week later. His neighbor, 41-year-old Jimmy Davis, was charged Wednesday with first-degree involuntary manslaughter. First-degree involuntary manslaughter. You got to see the video. There's more on here. It says that as Davis pulled in from work that day, or was coming back into his, or as Carey was coming back to his house, pulled into his driveway, got out of his vehicle. Davis came over from next door. They began yelling at each other. The two men fought in front of the home. And, oopsie, that's what happened. Hang on, I'm coming to you. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Are you there?
Hello?
Hey, Nisha, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. How's the sound, everybody? Let's test that sound real quick. Go ahead and give me a test 1, 2, Nisha.
Okay.
Just like say
the. You want me to?
Yeah.
You want me to type it?
No. Talk to me. Say say A B C D E F G. I just got to make sure that they can hear you.
I'm here.
All right.
Hello?
If y'all have trouble hearing, just let me know. I was just in the middle of reading one of the early reports in the Springfield News Leader.
Yes.
And basically, it says that they say that your boyfriend, your fiance, and his name's Ed, right? We just call him Ed.
I called him Ed, but like his real name is Edwin.
Edwin. Okay. He got out of his vehicle. Why don't you take us through what happened right there, and when it went down? Let's start with that.
Okay, well, yeah, we had just pulled in the driveway, and, I saw Jimmy Davis standing over by his front door, and I was like, oh my God, I just got a horrible feeling in my gut, and I told my fiance, I was like, please, babe, just leave him alone, I know, you guys don't get along, but just whatever happens, let's just walk away. Well, I don't know. That's what I remember. That's all I really remember, because Ed had got out of the car, and then Jimmy Davis came right over onto, my property. Well, I considered it Ed's property, too, because we were engaged. We were going to get married. And so, anyways, I remember after he got out of the car, Jimmy Davis came, walking really fast over to my side, my property. And, there's nothing in between. It's just there's a little wood board, on the ground, so it's it's really, it's so easy to get on my property. But anyways, so, Jimmy Davis came over and, like, basically, as far as I can remember, he put his hands on Ed first, and Ed pushed him back, and then it just, like, whoa, it's like, right on that part, I blinked. Like, I don't remember. I just remember them fight.
Can I ask you, Jimmy, all right, Ed was 55, right?
Yeah.
And Jimmy is 41, am I right?
Yeah, I think he had just, I believe the article said his age, so I believe he at that time was Jimmy. When I found out how old he was, I think he had just turned 41.
Okay, and was there any past issues between the two of them?
I mean, not really, besides the fact that, like, you know, like, Jimmy would always walk by and snicker little shit, like, you're not supposed to be in this neighborhood because my fiance had a past. He was a felon. But, you know, I looked past that because he was a good person. He had something on his record that Jimmy Davis found out about. And, I don't know, you know, what stemmed from it, but I do know that he found out about my fiance's past.
Was it, was he registered as a sex offender?
He was a sex offender, yes.
Do you know the circumstances surrounding why he was registered sex offender?
There was from what he told me, there was a 15-and-a-half-year-old. She was barely turning 16, and from what Ed told me, she came on to him, and she was wearing really skimpy, like adult clothes and stuff like that. So she was, from what I heard, she was a fast little, you know what, she was a fast girl. And that's how he explained it to me, because he knew my past, that my real father is a preacher and my mom is very strict, and, like, I wasn't raised in a wild home. So, you know, I told him, I was like, when I found out, because I had found out from his ex Angel, one of his ex-girlfriends, she got mad that she found out he was engaged to me, and she started calling me, harassing me, telling me, do you know he's a sex offender? And I was like, I don't care. Like, why are you telling me this? How did you get my number? She's like, I took it off of his cell phone because I was getting my shit out of his house because he told me to get out because he's getting married to you. That's what Angel told me. And I was like, well, good. Why did you take my phone number? And she's like, well, I just want to tell you he was a sex offender. So I called him up right away, and I was like, you have like 2 seconds, like not even 5. You have 2 fucking seconds to explain what the fuck is going on. Why did Angel just call me up screaming at me, telling me she's gonna kick my ass and, like, let's fight? And I was like, if you want to go, let's go, bitch. And he's like, wait, what happened? I was like, she told me that you were a sex offender, so you have 2 seconds to tell me what the fuck, how did that happen? You know, are you crazy? Are you a sex offender? What's going on? Because I just gave you my fucking heart, so tell me. He's like, calm the fuck down. He's like, I'll explain it. He goes, God damn that bitch. He goes, that was my place to tell you, not her place. And then he's like, yes. And then I was like, well, tell me everything. So he was a driver at that time. He delivered, like, windshields and stuff for, like, Mark's Mobile, which actually just went out of business, and I forgot the new name of it. But he used to work for Mark's Mobile. And I was like, so while he was driving, because he drove to Kansas City every night to deliver windshields. So while he was driving, I made him talk. Like, we were talking. And I wanted to figure out why, you know, she's saying he's a sex offender. And what did I just get my ass into? You know, because I'm very under the radar. Like, before all this shit happened, I mean, there was one incident where a guy had came in my home, but even before that, like, I try to live under the radar because I don't like problems. Like I said, I'm a cancer, I'm a homebody. I'm not a party girl. I don't go to, like, freaking, like, bars and clubs, and I don't pick up guys I don't know. I don't bring people home that I don't know. So, I'm very conservative is what I'm saying. So,
right. I have a question. I have a question real quick. What your neighborhood? You said it was your home, right?
Yeah.
And is it?
I had purchased it 2 years before I met my fiance.
All right. And 2 other questions. A, is it a decent neighborhood? Like, you know,
I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good neighborhood, but I come to find out with all the shit that goes around here, and people talking shit about people when they see that somebody has something that they want. Yeah, it's not just the neighborhood. I would consider the whole city is like this. You're just getting a bunch of like trashy people out here. And why do I stay out here? Because why should I move? You know, anywhere you go nowadays, you're gonna get fucked up people. It doesn't matter where you live. So I just chose to stay here.
All right, and how old was he when he did this with the 16-year-old allegedly?
From what he told me, he was in his 30s, like 31, maybe 33. I am not correct, maybe not correct on the age because I didn't really, I just said, how old were you? He goes, I was in my early 30s. He said the girl, it was like barely almost 16, and like he said that her mother, like her mother, her parents prostituted her out, and that's why him and Margaret adopted her and tried to like, but I know Margaret now. Margaret did it for the money. Like, that's why she has her niece right now, because she's doing it for the check. She's not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And in my opinion, Margaret set Ed up. Like, I'm just being honest. In my opinion, Margaret, his ex-wife, set his ass up because she's the type of woman, Margaret, the one that's lying to everybody saying that they were happily married. Mm-hmm. She's the type of woman that likes to control. So she felt like, hey, you know, if I set him up with this young girl, he'll become a sex offender, and I get complete control over that. That's how I saw it.
Well,
that is how I saw it. Now, I could be completely wrong, but I know how her attitude is.
Well, that's going on down conspiracy theory lane. I just wanted to get some ideas. Now, was his address your address? Did he have to register at that address, and then
he tried to register at my address? But I mean, I just want to say this: it's not just conspiracy, because Margaret is a sneaky little bitch, and that's how her attitude is. But anyways, and she hides behind her little alligator smile. She's a liar. And if you look at the evidence, which I did, because I did used to take criminal justice, I looked at all the evidence, and I've been saying this all along. That bitch set his ass up. But yes, the girl was 16. He was in his 30s. He said the girl was on top. So if the girl was on top, he didn't rape anybody because the girl was bouncing on and off of his penis.
Oh, okay. Well, have you seen the movie Crush?
No.
It sounds a lot like that. We'll just leave that.
But
there.
I know how the Missouri little girls are out here. They're sluts.
I didn't go here, but okay. So, well, now we have what I'm saying though is he was essentially for maybe what'd you say 2 years being harassed by at least Jimmy.
Well, Jimmy Davis found out through his wife. Someone in her family member, someone in Jimmy Davis's family member, it's his wife's his wife's side. Okay, her name is Donnie Davis. She looks like a dyke. Anyways, but so she, I think she used to be a man. But anyways, so Donnie Davis, family member, like an uncle or a grandfather or an aunt, somebody in her family works for the Springfield Police Department. So they go and start looking up me. They can't find anything. You know, they make up shit. They can't find anything to charge me with because they were trying to get me out of here a long time ago because I was pissing them off that I was buying new cars and I was fixing up my house, and they couldn't even afford to buy a new air conditioner. So I piss people off because how is she doing that? Well, I'm doing that because I'm smart and I know how to work it, bitch. But anyway, so
are these your neighbors right now? Are these these are actually your neighbors right now?
No, they moved out of there 6-7 months ago because everything I do, Donnie Davis has to do better. And so I put a for sale sign up on my property just to get her out of here. Like, I put a fake. I have a friend who works for Keller Williams, and I was like, hey, do you mind putting my house on the market just for fake? Like, just like put it on there, you know, because I'm not going to go anywhere, but just put it up for sale so, you know, I can get these assholes out of there. So she's like, yeah, I can work with you on that. So I gave her a couple $100. She put my house on the market, and that's the fastest way to get your crazy ass neighbor out of town. If they're in competition with you, baby, that is the fucking fastest way to get somebody out of town. Put a fake for sale sign, and they'll be the first ones to leave because they're in competition with you, like Donnie Davis is with me. And I got to be the first one to leave.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I got her out of here, didn't I? So.
Real quickly on Jimmy Davis, did he send you threatening texts before he was?
He did. I'm sorry?
Before the trial or after he was arrested, were you not? Because it was reported in the Springfield News Leader that it says At Friday's sentencing hearing, Assistant Green Prosecutor Josh Harrell said Davis was not
Yeah.
remorseful after the incident and he sent harassing texts to the victim's girlfriend. That's you.
Yeah, I'm also a victim as well because I had got thrown into the garage, but the prosecutor didn't want to pinpoint me as the victim. He's like, oh, no, you're just the girlfriend. No, actually, I'm the fiance, and I am a victim as well, but you're correct. Yeah,
So
I was being threatened through text messages.
What did he say in those texts? Can you elaborate on any of those texts that he sent you? And wasn't that traced back to his wife's phone?
Yeah, in fact, Johnny Davis knows that her husband cheats on her. I mean, that's what we want to call her. Anyways, she looks like a man. But anyways, no, I'm being serious. Like, this lady is dog ugly. But anyways, so no, yeah, she knows her husband cheats on her. She probably is full of diseases because that man, he tried to fuck around with me. He fucked around with the girl who had HIV. Okay, Heather O'Donis. He fucked around with her.
You are doxing the living shit out of everybody, by the way. You're just doxing the fuck out of everybody. You don't give a shit. You're
because Heather O'Donis and me we went toe to toe. Because she tried to burn my fucking house down. So her and Jimmy Davis collaborated against me and started fucking each other and doing drugs together. And that's while Heather got HIV. She shot up with needles. But no, I mean, Johnny Davis knows her fucking husband cheats on her. He did it before I got here. He tried to do it with me. I told him multiple times, stay the fuck off my property. He wouldn't do it. He got away with murder. I mean, that man is some fucked up people, if you ask me. That whole family over there.
Yeah, it sounds like it. And you definitely did not have any kind of physical relationship with him.
Oh, hell no. First of all, I don't hang out with drug addicts because I'm very anti-drug because I have a heart condition and I've never done drugs. I mean, I smoke cigarettes, so I'm trying to quit. But no, seriously, I don't associate with drug addicts because I've had, in the past, I had one friend who was on drugs and this was a long time ago, I was like 17, and they came in my house and tried to steal everything. So ever since I was 17, I had that crazy ass friend. Like, I never hang out with like drug addicts.
Yeah, drugs are bad. Drugs are definitely bad, but is it because his drug addiction that you would not have messed with him? Is that what? Because you said he tried, he come over your house.
It's a lot of things. It's like if you want me to be honest, it's his race too. I don't hang out with black people. I'm sorry.
Well, there's that. What's your race?
I'm not black. I'm German and Egyptian.
All right, because, you definitely don't look like you're just a regular old run-of-the-mill, Norwegian Nordic
it's just his
girl.
style.
You know what I mean?
It's just his style. Like, it has nothing to do with race, really. It's just his style. It's just everything I've been through with those people. Every time I turn around, they were shouting over the fence.
When you say those people,
my mother came and visited me, and they would shout at her throughout their window.
And when you say those people, you just mean your neighbors in particular, these two people.
Well, that was, like I told my new boyfriend now, and like everybody I talked to, was like, Jimmy Davis, the Davis family, they were like the crazy family of the neighborhood. Like, they were the bad apple of the neighborhood.
The video that is on your channel right now of the altercation, is that edited at all?
No, it's not, but it's only half of it because my phone takes it in clips. Like, I literally have a USB plug. I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. You have to stick a USB plug in there to download it. So I gave my mom all my copies of everything in case somebody tries to break it and steal shit. So my mom has a copy of the whole video from the like top to bottom, from like the beginning to end. But also, I have a full video of it I recorded it on 2 of my cell phones, if that makes sense. Like, I recorded it on 2 of my cell phones, and so, I mean, my phone, when it sends it to people, it's a cheap ass little LG. I have an iPhone, but I'm too scared to use it because it costs me $500. But, so I'm using my LG right now. And so the videos have to be sent like from, like in parts.
Okay. All right. So, back to this video, though, the actual, because people...
I have the full video.
It looked like it was edited, but in the video, when we see you, it's almost like you're, you know, you don't know what to do.
Yeah.
At the
I
very
was picking up
beginning,
because
at
he
the
literally shook the shit out of my fucking fiance's pockets, you know? So I was like, he was throwing them all over. I mean, like I said, that part blanked out because when violence happens in my life, I just kind of blank it out for some weird reason. It's just like a defense mechanism, so I don't go crazy remembering all this violence, because there has been a lot of violence in my life.
At the very beginning of the video, Ed has his head down by the tire of the car. Is he out at that point? Was he unconscious at that point?
I don't remember if he was or wasn't, and when I watched the video, it looks like he's still conscious at that point. I think when Jimmy Davis killed him is when he cracked his neck, because that's how, like, even the detectives were like, oh, it looked like he cracked his neck, and I was like, well, do something, you know, like, keep this guy in life for life, man.
Well, this
like,
is the
and
question
okay,
I have.
whatever.
When he put, that's called a guillotine. That hold that he has him in at the end, where he's got his grip around his neck, that's called a guillotine. And when he puts that on him, did Ed give any reaction like tap, 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 or you know, like I quit, or, you know, did he just...
I remember him saying, Nisha, or something like that, like, screaming my name right before he got his neck cracked, and that's when my head went like that and said, what the fuck?
Yeah, and after, when he threw him down to the ground, did Ed ever regain consciousness, ever?
I think he kind of did, and that's where I should play the whole video, but like I said, it's hard to send it to your phone, and it would take 3 hours to load up on YouTube because it's such a long video. But okay, next month when I have more minutes on my LG, I'm gonna, even if it takes me 3 hours, I'm gonna upload the full video. I can't do it now. I don't have a lot of minutes left on the loading, like on the YouTube things. But anyways, yeah. So what was the question?
All right. So after these, okay, the official cause of death, was it something like a brain injury, or was it starving the brain of oxygen because of the chokehold?
That's what I was trying to get, like, information from, like, the hospital, and they escorted me out of the hospital because his ex-wife said that I was the instigator, and I was like, excuse me, he didn't even talk to her for, like, a year, because he didn't want anything to do with her. But anyways, so, no, she doesn't know the whole story. I was escorted out of the hospital, and she just started listening to everything that the detective told her, and then she feels like she's Miss Princess of the world because the cops kissed her ass. Even my mom said that. But I tried to get information. I said, well, what's going on? Did you know? Okay, this is true. It is legal. It's legal for me to ask for anybody, including you, to call down to the coroner's office and ask for an autopsy report, because that's public information. Do you know these motherfuckers these cops out here are stopping the morgue from sending me an autopsy report? I already paid for it. I paid like $15 for it, and they're stopping. They're telling the morgue, don't send her anything. She's not related to him. Don't do it. And I'm getting ready to just completely get a fucking lawsuit on this town because I'm sick of... I just talked to my attorney today, and I was like, do something to help me. I need to sue these fuckers. And they're like, okay, yes, come in next month. Come in February, and then you can have a lawsuit against Greene County. I was like, great, because they're stopping me from getting public information. Now, you can call down there and get one, and they won't stop you, but because my name is Benicia Williams, and they're blackmailing my name, like they're black marking it, like they're you know, targeting me because I don't know, because his ex says too. I don't know.
So, what kind of connection did Jimmy Williams' wife have with the police department?
You mean Jimmy Davis?
Jimmy Davis. Sorry, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay. What did she have with the connections with the police? I'm thinking family. They're all, even my new boyfriend says it sounds like they're related to her.
She was a nurse, you said?
Oh, no. Jimmy Davis's wife is just a little fat thing that sits on the couch all day and watches TV. It was Ed's ex-wife that was an ex-nurse. If you can call her that, all she did was clean up bedpans and people's feet. So she worked for Cox Health. About maybe 10 years ago before they caught her stealing narcotics, and then they fired her. And she, you know, out here when they catch their people doing that, they help them out. Okay, we'll just give you Social Security.
I'm playing your video back right now, and I know you can't see it, but I'm gonna tell you, like in the video, you are just kind of standing there looking around. You're pointing right before.
Yeah, I told him when I pointed, I was pointing at my camera. I was like, "Get off our property! You know that I have cameras." And I was pointing to the cameras, and I guess that showed me right there that he was related to the police through his wife, through the marriage, because he didn't care. Because when I said, "Jimmy Davis, I have cameras right there," and I pointed at the cameras, and I said, "They're catching everything you're doing, and the cops are going to arrest you," because that's what normally they're supposed to do when somebody's getting attacked. And you know what his wife came out and told me? "My husband's not going to do any jail time, whore." And I was like, "Really? I'm a whore, but yeah, I'm engaged. And why does everybody call me a fucking whore? Because I have nice shit? Because I have a nice car? Because I have a nice house? Is that why I'm a slut? No." So anyways, and so that's why I was pointing at the camera, because I was like, and then her fat ass came outside and said, "He won't do one day behind bars." And I was like, "Okay." But he will in the end, because I'm gonna fight till he gets life in prison.
Do you feel like you don't have a lot of allies on your side up there? Maybe.
I do. I do. Yeah, because they're all turning against me, because Johnny Davis is sitting there telling everybody, "If you don't go on our side, my uncle's gonna arrest you because he's a cop."
And you said that you thought Jimmy was an informant.
Oh, I guarantee you he's something like that, besides just being related to the fat bitch.
Well, it's just really, it looks like it's kind of open and closed to me. I don't know, though, man. You know, I guess they can be interpreted in different ways. Was there any other witnesses?
I mean, yeah, it's closed right now. It's closed right now, but I'm going to try to get them to open it back up when I take Springfield Police to court.
And what about civil lawsuits? Have you sought any?
Yeah, there's a family, well, I wouldn't say really related to Ed, but anyway, so yes, I'm taking her to court.
Are you still getting bothered by his former? Was he divorced?
No, they were like basically legally married, but in his mind they were divorced.
It's so. Pardon me, but
he found me, and he wanted to spend forever with me, and she can't accept that.
And Ed was 55, and how old are you?
I'm 32.
And how
but I'm beyond my age. Even everyone tells me, "Nisha, you're beyond your age."
You're like old soul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pardon me for being frank here, but some predators.
I know, that's fine.
Some predators use that phrase to trick girls into, you know.
Well,
I've read depositions where that's a common phrase used. You know, they try to say, "Oh, you're such an old soul," that kind of shit. But you know,
he never tricked me. He wasn't the only one who told me that. I've had my. I wanted to be with like older guys. Okay, I don't get along with young guys. Young guys say stupid shit. They go on people's channels and they say stupid shit, and then they think it's cute.
Old guys say stupid shit too. Just so you know,
but they don't. Old guys mind their own fucking business. Young guys are fucking idiots.
Sure.
And I'm talking about 40-year-olds like fucking Jimmy Davis. He should have known better. Even my mother said, "You know what? Jimmy Davis should have laughed at Ed and said, 'I'm not gonna beat your ass,' and just walked away." That's what he should have did.
Yeah, Jimmy looks like he was clearly physically more, you know, just. I don't know. Ed looked fragile to me. Is that fair to say that Ed was sort of a fragile man?
Yeah, I mean, Ed was a strong person. He's just not a fighter. Like, he wasn't a fighter.
Right. Clearly. That's what. And then you said you have a boyfriend now. Already, you have a boyfriend. Is that how long ago did Ed die? In 2017?
Well, in a way, it must have been Ed sending this new guy to me, my new boyfriend Sam. It must have been Ed, because he didn't want people to continue to pick on me. I honestly don't have very many people on my side out here. I have maybe like a group. In fact, I just met 2 people yesterday at one of my. I went to an important. It was kind of like a work meeting. It's a long story. I'm trying to write a book and do all this stuff, so it's like a meet and greet, right?
All right.
And So I met 3 people who just joined my book group, and like we're just, you know, so, and they're telling me, you know what? How did you meet this person? Because I was telling them that I'm going on your show tonight, and they're like, well, you know, make sure you say hi. So I want to say hi, Kara. That was one of the girls I met. She said she was sexually assaulted multiple times out here, and the police would not do anything to help her. And she said that the cops used very bad, like, hard force on her, like when they threw her against the cop car and stuff.
Do you know how big Springfield is, city-wise? Like, do you know about how many the population?
I don't, because it changes, like, every day, because, like, people get here and they're like, fuck this town, and they want to go.
All right, so I'm going to read a few things out of the chat here, and they may have a few questions to ask. One person did say that you don't sound too upset now. Is that just because
how would he know? He doesn't know me personally.
Yeah, they don't, and they don't know how you are off the air either. You know, it could be totally different because you're on live right now. You know what I mean?
Maybe I'm happy to get the story out there so people start knowing what the fuck is going on out here. And you know what? I don't. This is nothing against you, and nothing against your viewers. I know they're just asking questions, but I don't appreciate people pinpointing me into a corner, acting like this or that. You know, it's just not fair because they don't know me personally.
Did you have a GoFundMe for funeral costs?
That's an old GoFundMe. In fact, it just got deleted because I forgot about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was up there. I was the only one who offered to have a memorial. Let me confirm this. When I talked to the funeral home, I offered to pay the funeral home. I even told the funeral director, I said, I opened up a GoFundMe for Ed so I could pay for his urn and for the ashes, because they wanted like $788. And I knew Margaret couldn't afford it because she's on disability, you know? So I tried to help her. And that's where the GoFundMe came in there, because I forgot it was even up there. I just deleted it. It's no good anymore. Anyways, that account that was connected to it, I closed that account a year ago. So it's no good, but that's where that came in, because Margaret, the funeral home told me that this is what the funeral home told me. Ed's family could not afford to pick up the ashes and the urn, because they picked the urn that was like $700. And I said, well, I offered to pay. I was like, I'll do it. I'll pay it. And Margaret gets on the phone and says, you better tell that bitch to get the fuck away from, I don't want you talking to her, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you know what? If that's how you're going to treat me, after I took care of your fucking husband, I fed him, you were sleeping on your fat ass, you couldn't get up and even take care of your goddamn niece, Margaret, and I'm taking care of your goddamn husband. And yeah, she didn't even have fucking money to pay for it. So she had the state of Missouri pay for his urn. And that little funeral that they're talking about that everybody told me, because I heard about this, a guy contacted me yesterday and said, if you're so hot to talk to blah, blah, blah. And I was like, first of all, you don't even know the story, dude. Like, I was trying to explain to him that I was the one that held the memorial. That came out of my fucking pocket.
Now, because he was still married, his wife and family had to take care of the funeral too.
His family doesn't even live over here. His family lives 8 hours away in Cape Girardeau.
Does he have any kids?
I was the one who called his goddamn sister, Kim. And I said, Kim, Ed's in the hospital. So I call her back, and she goes, well, the detective told us not to talk to you. And I was like, fuck.
We're getting somebody on here saying there is an obituary for Ed. Apparently online there is an obituary.
That's from me. That is from me. I paid for that.
All right. So his family really didn't contribute anything. That was all
His family didn't give a fuck about him.
And was that all from the GoFundMe, or is that out of your pocket?
Angel. His first girlfriend will tell you that. Even if Margaret continues to lie about it, his first girlfriend will tell you all about the things that she never even told me.
Well, there's definitely some people who are on here who think that there's a lot more to the story.
There is a lot more to the story, and that's because the detectives are trying to sweep this shit under the carpet.
Right. And we're not going to let that happen.
Well, I'm not. I'm going to fight. And I'm writing a book about this just to piss the cops off.
Now, is his wife trying to like get the guy behind bars for longer or anything? Is his
No, that bitch, I want to punch her ass in the face, even though I'm not going to because that's what she wants. She wants me to have assault charges, so she's not going to get her wish, but I wish I could punch her in her fat fucking face because Margaret lied about everything. Every detail she lied about. Before she even knew that he was in the hospital, I called her, and she goes, when is he getting that damn divorce?
Yeah.
And I said, Margaret, he's in the hospital. How can he get a divorce?
Shit, man. It feels like you've definitely got like a hat.
I have witnesses.
Because Margaret probably looks at you like a home wrecker, right?
No, my friend even said the only reason, because she's dated other girls, but they weren't as pretty as me, and the only reason why she doesn't like me is because I'm 32, I own my own house, I'm independent. That bitch still rents her fucking house. She's older than me. I just found out she's like 49, and she rents her goddamn house. Damn. And she's mad because she looks like fucking Penguin off of Batman, and I look like Beyonce.
Well, now the truth is coming out. So you really feel like most of all of this animosity that's been sent your way is over jealousy?
I think she's jealous of me, and that's why she's lying to the cops and kissing the cop ass. I think it stirs up a lot of jealousy because when Ed got out of jail, he spent 3 weeks in jail back in 2017. 2017. I'm sorry about the date. I'm bad with dates and times, but 2017, February 2017. I believe it was the 9th, and I'm sure there's a record on it. In fact, I downloaded his mugshot. I still have his mugshot. And I want to tell you something after this that really will spark your brain and go, wow, why'd she do that? I called Margaret February 11th, 2016. I'm sorry, 2017. Excuse me, I'm bad with dates. So I called Margaret 2017, February 2017. And I said, Ed just got arrested. And she goes, what for? Why are you calling? When is he getting that divorce? And I was like, well, can you just go put him some money on his books? Because I'm on disability, and my mom asked me to call you, and she did. My mom was like, call his wife and tell her to put some money on his books. Because she's still married to him, so she needs to help out and contribute. And I said, okay. Because my mom's smart, and she knows how to deal with these situations. I don't. And so I call Margaret, and I'm like, can you please do this? My mom asked me to call you. Sorry to bug you. I know you don't like me, but can you do it? She's like, please, go fuck yourself, bitch. Okay, so I got hung up on. I call her again. I say, please, the next day, because Ed was borrowing people's phone time, and I was like, don't do that, Ed, because you're a sex offender, and then if they find out, they're going to beat your ass because you're borrowing their fucking phone time. So, I was like, Mom, what do I do? And my mom's a witness to this because and a bail bondsman is a witness to this. So I call a bail bondsman. I wish I still knew the name of that bail bondsman, but I'm sure I could track it down on my old phone. And so I call a bail bondsman and the guy goes, if I were you girls, because my mom and me did a 3-way to the bail bondsman, and the guy's like, just leave him in there for 3 weeks, and then you guys don't have to pay for his attorney, because if you bail him out, you're going to have to pay for his attorney. So my mom's like, Misha, I think we need to listen to the bail bondsman. So I was like, because my mom was getting ready to put up her fucking car to bail his ass out. Good thing she did it, because look at how his fucking family treated me. My mom liked Ed, because he was taking care of me, because he helped me with stuff around here. I can't, this is a big house, you know what I'm saying? I can't paint by myself. I need help. This is a huge house. I'm fixing it up. It's a fixer-upper. So she loved that he was protecting me. She loved that he was here helping me, and not necessarily financial, because he didn't really have money. And he didn't even have a car when he got killed. He didn't own anything. That was the first words that came out of fucking Margaret's mouth. He didn't own anything. Yeah, but you got his life insurance, bitch, didn't you? So, anyways, no, he wouldn't even go put money on his book. So what did I do? Being me, being a cancer, being his fiance, loving him, I went and I took $300 out of my Social Security check. I'm sure they still have that on file, too, because I had to do the digital thing at the jail, you know? So, I had to put my face picture on the whoever's sending you money. You have to take a picture of yourself on the camera, and you have to stick your credit card in there. So I was like $300 short on my car payment back in February, but I got it done and I got it paid for. But what I'm saying is that bitch is a liar. When he went to jail and he was healthy and alive, she didn't care. She did not care about him. I cared. So what happened was, when he got out of jail, he got out on March 1st, or end of February because he spent like 3 weeks behind bars in Greene County. So I'm just sitting there calm as fuck. When I picked him up, he goes, "Hey, babe." He kissed me on the cheek. He goes, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Your ex-wife is getting on my nerves." He goes, "Why?" I said, I asked her to give you money, and I had to take it off my fucking car payment. And he goes, "I'm never talking to that bitch again. I'm deleting her number right now." So he calls her up and says, "Margaret, I'm with Phoenicia now. Leave me the fuck alone." And we were in process of getting him the money to pay the attorney for the divorce. But I had a fucking bill come up, and he's like, "I know, I want you to pay that bill." I swear to God, that's what happened. So we couldn't pay the attorney to get him a divorce.
Oh, what did he get arrested for again?
Bad checks. Because the girl, Angel, before me, it takes a year here sometimes for them to catch up with your bad checks, you know? And so we were already a year and a half into our relationship at the time. And so, all of a sudden, I said, "How the fuck did you miss that, Ed?" He goes, "Well, 2015, I guess they put a warrant out." I was like, "What?" So it didn't, I don't know, that didn't make sense. He said there was a warrant out for like a year for him. Bad checks, because Angel, he was buying Angel liquor and booze or cigarettes or something.
Well, did y'all have a real romantic relationship?
Me and Ed, heck yeah. Like, I mean, he was on my fucking coattails 24/7. That's what I told the judge, too.
Oh, he couldn't get enough.
It was hard to get rid of him, no. I never wanted him to leave my side.
Do they allow sex offenders to get Viagra? Is that so? I just always wondered if a sex offender would be allowed to actually get Viagra, be prescribed Viagra.
Honestly, he never needed Viagra. Like he would just look at me and he would be like ready to go.
I need Viagra to pee, so I just figured after 40, everybody just needs Viagra for everything.
I don't know, so I do something to guys, I guess.
All right.
Maybe I am their Viagra. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're their Viagra. All right, Delia, your channel name is Delia Williams. I feel like y'all should check out the videos, and I'll put a link in here. And you want to start it, you do want to start some kind of online, like, I don't know, what do you want to do? You want to get like a group?
Like a protest? Yeah, like, because they're going to let this guy out, like, next month.
Right, and he's only doing 120 days, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just incredible, man. That he killed a dude. We all saw it. He definitely killed the guy. No matter what you think about all this, that definitely did happen.
I mean, he was a human being, my fiance. He did not deserve to get killed like that.
Right, and I don't know, man. I can't help but think that he was targeted because of his felonic past.
He was, because Jimmy Davis, like, that, what was it, August? That was, like, around Ed's, like 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before Ed's birthday, because Ed's birthday is the 21st, I believe, of August. And, so Jimmy Davis came around the 8th or the 9th, and he was like, because I remember Ed come running in the front door saying, "Jimmy Davis is talking to me, he's outside saying stuff," and I was like, I felt like, what do I do, because I'm only 32. So then I was like, well, just come in the house, and because Ed liked to like stay outside and watch the birds, and he loved that, just because I had like a little picnic bench out front, and he loved to have a beer and sit out there and just relax, because he used to tell me all the time, I was so lonely before I met you. I said, "But you had Margaret." He goes, "It's not the same with her. He goes, I don't love her the way that I love you." And I swear to God, he said that. And so, like, he enjoyed being here. He enjoyed his life here. I cooked for him. She didn't do that stuff for him. She's lazy, man. Like, she would just buy fast food and throw it on the table for him and go to bed and take her pills and go to bed because she said she has a bad back. So I would literally scrub, like, the bathroom floor before he would take a shower because I'm very anal about cleaning. And, like, I would cook him and be like, "Ed, dinner's ready," and, like,
very anal about cleaning. Sorry, that was just funny. I don't know.
And so, I was like, "Ed, dinner's ready," and he would just enjoy it. Like, I never felt like his slave. In fact, one thing I tell my friends to this day is I miss cooking for him. I really miss, because he loved my cooking, and I never thought I was a good cook. So.
I think you're a fantastic cook. And do you have a website that you want to direct people to yet, or is this still something in the works?
Yeah, I just have like what I joke about. I say I have 30 more days of hell, which is basically I just have a couple bills I gotta tie up here, and then I'm gonna try to start my own cooking channel on Delia Williams YouTube, channel, on my YouTube channel. So I want to start a cooking channel. In fact, I've been taking pictures and some videos of some of my I call it Egyptian German cooking. I'm making. In fact, me and Ed talked about this. I want to open up a Egyptian German restaurant out here somewhere.
Oh my God! Hold on. Hey, I gotta run real quick. They're calling me in. Hold on. I'm gonna call you right back. Okay.
Okay.
They're calling me inside real quick. I gotta run. Oh my God, Zane Green, call me back. I gotta get back in here real quick, and then